Baddies Caribbean episode 4 review part 3. So like I said, Cie and Mariah were talking, and then all of a sudden there was just a whole melee that broke out. So let me break down each fight one by one. It was very messy this time, but then everybody does actually get a fade where they know what's going on. It's no sneaks, it's no jumping, whatever. So like I said on the last part, when Mariah and Cie was talking, Meatball was like, why we even talking with these bitches? So all of a sudden, Meatball runs up on J.O. As Meatball runs up on J.O., which we really didn't understand why, Jelly Bean runs up on Callie, and that's when she mentions that she's friends with Natalie. And she didn't like the way Callie made Natalie feel. To me, I feel like that first night when Callie and Natalie fought, they couldn't really see what each other could do. It wasn't a lot going on in that fight. Natalie wants to see how people fight before she fights them. So she probably told Jelly Bean, when we get out there, you need to fight Callie for your spot in the house. So that Natalie could sit back, watch, and observe and see how Callie get down. And now she probably knows she don't really want to fuck with Callie. We also had Bianca and Heaven fighting, don't know why. Then this whole situation under me with Slim and Nunu. So Dia still was after Gretch about the whole N-word thing. Nunu hasn't been in the house, so I don't know if she didn't know that Gretch said the N-word or if she did know and she still wanted to defend Gretch. But she said she was defending Gretch because Dia was too big to be picking on little old Gretch and she need to pick on somebody her own size. So she jumped in to help Gretch. So at that point, it was a 2-on-1. Nunu and Gretch versus Dia. Slim came and jumped in to help Dia and had Nunu on the floor like that. So Slim mocked Nunu, sorry. And then there was also other stuff that I know did not get caught on the cameras, or if it did, they didn't show it to us because we saw Tink's wig was off, Tinkerbella. I guess she probably jumped in with the meatball fight, but we didn't see Tinkerbella fighting anybody. Then I also heard somebody say Big Kiva, I think, and Tink had a fight. Like Big Kiva jumped in for J.O. and Tink jumped in for Meatball, but we didn't see that. So I don't know if that's true. I guess we'll see later on. Maybe they will have a fight and then we'll get explained. Like, it's a lot of choppy shit, but at least it's not boring. Then I said, Scotty knew what was up. These girls want a spot and they trying to prove themselves. These beefs may or may not be real and it's too much. I heard that Heaven and Bianca plan to fight before the scene. Don't remember what blog I heard it on, but yeah. Now, lately on socials, all the newbies have been coming with negative feelings about Meatball, and in this scene, she says to them, all you bees are plotting on me. I think the newbies are mad because out of all of them, I feel like Meatball got the most special treatment from the OGs, and she already had a bigger following than most, if not all of the newbies. The only other newbie that I think had a real following besides Meatball is Diamond the Body. Y'all could let me know in the comments if y'all ever had heard of Tinkerbella, Jelly Bean, Heaven Marina, Kiva, Gretch, Slim Too Bad, Nunu, Callie we had heard of, but she wasn't a star and she wasn't an influencer. Nobody cared about what Callie had going on. And because of how Meatball looks, I could see them feeling like she's not deserving or she's not really a baddie, but Natalie and them like her because she got the clout. So at this point, the Clermont twins are over it. It's their birthday and they're starting to feel like the replacements or the reserves, as they're calling them, are maybe wanting to fight them. So this was their weak-ass exit. It was cute seeing y'all again on reality TV. Toodles. And it was so funny how they tried to have that dramatic exit. I can't even get a fucking candle on my fucking birthday through those fake-ass crocodile tears. Girl, get your ass on and go back to Malibu like you said you was doing. Even when the Clermonts walked off, if y'all go back, look at Scotty's face when they was walking away. She was laughing. Nobody gave a fuck about that dramatic exit y'all tried to give. And also, sidebar, Natalie probably packaged this idea to the Clermont twins as, oh, we going to the beach for y'all birthday. You see what I mean? So that's probably another reason why they was kind of irritated. And also, if you don't know their history, when they were on BGC 14, their birthday got ruined. And I believe their birthday was the day that all the girls ruined their and Jayla's stuff, hundreds and thousands of dollars worth of stuff. And they sued Oxygen. And that was kind of the nail in the coffin of BGC and the production, their budget. So I think the Clermont twins should just avoid reality TV on their birthday. But as they're walking and they're about to get into their car, Tommie confronts them in the parking lot and says,
Shannon, Sorbet, we got a problem? No, do we? No, I'm asking because you unfollowed me.
That sent me. I saw people debating on which one of the twins said, do we? I really don't know because people were saying Shannon was the one who used to get more crazy on BGC 14, but Sinead is the one who went to jail. So I don't know who said do we, but either way, Shannon, Sorbet, do we have a problem? Do we? Sent me. That's an iconic soundbite from Baddies now. So Tommie basically said they unfollowed her. The Clermonts admit that they did unfollow her and they discuss why. They say they've been to each other's houses. As you can see right here, they've been cool all the way dating back since 2017. And they know each other in real life, so it don't seem like it's really that deep. Tommie little split personality kicked in right away and she was nice all over again. She immediately wishes them a happy birthday and wishes them a safe flight back to Malibu because, Tommie's a nut like that. Sidebar, if they did get physical, the twins would have jumped Tommie and probably still lost the fight. So now they're about to let everybody who was fighting in this melee go 1 versus 1 with no sneaking and no jumping. And this shit is really starting to feel like WWE Divas, like, but elimination style. So Meatball and Jo. Meatball was keeping up with Jo, but I did see her put her head down a couple times, and I think Jo got more hits, especially the second time they went. It was close, but I'm gonna give Jo the win. Mind you, whole time all of this is going on, Mariah's looking scared. Now, Nunu versus Dia. Nunu ate Dia up twice. Dia cannot fight. I like how she stand on her principles, but she cannot fight, and then she always revert back to saying, well, I'm Caribbean, so I deserve to stay regardless. No, girl, that's not how it worked on East, West, and South. But like I said, I don't like Nunu because I don't really know how good you could really fight, because Slim looked like she beat you up, and your reasoning for all of this is stupid. You kind of idiot, so I don't like you. You saying Dia was fighting Gretch, and you jumped in defending Gretch in a 1-versus-1, and you a black woman. Do you know the reasoning or not? I don't know. But if you do, you're definitely weird. Now, like I said, Heaven clearly is there just for a spot in the house. She clearly came up and said, who needed? I'm taking anybody's spot. I want to see which one of these bitches won it. And you could clearly see under me, her and Bianca are both smiling during their fight. I feel like this whole shit was planned and fake. Neither one of them was connecting for real. It looked like Heaven connected a couple times though. So I guess I would give it to Heaven, but really it looked like nobody won that fight. And like I said, the shit looked fake. So we get back to Mariah and Callie talking about the spitting thing. Because like I said earlier, the whole melee had broke out. Mariah, you are Pussy. It shouldn't be a question if someone wants to fight you when they spit on you. You should automatically be hitting the person the next time you see them, if we're being real. So that was already weak. Then you let her put her hand out without saying sorry or anything to you, hug you, and proceed to push you as you walk away, and all you had to say was, don't push me. If you ain't want no smoke, you should have never attacked her in the first place for bumping you accidentally while in a fight with someone else. So after Callie punks Mariah and pushes her in the back of the head, she talking about, oh, she don't want to fight. No, Mariah, you don't want to fight. And Callie basically said that she feel like she's much bigger than Mariah and she know what she could do to her. So, you know, she didn't want to keep going with it and she didn't want to bully her, which kind of reminds me of Taseki. But it is kind of crazy for you to not apologize for spitting on somebody, because I still feel like, yes, Mariah was wrong for bumping her and getting involved in something that wasn't her business. But was it really worth spitting on her? Like, I just think for you to spit on somebody, like, it got to be something next level for that to even be acceptable for you to do. So Callie and Bianca still, like, are on my bad list this season for that. I'll be back with part 4 in a few minutes so we can finish talking about Callie versus Jellybean, the big fight of the night. I think the best fight of the night, as well as everything that's going to go on next week with Tommie coming into the house. So I will see y'all for part 4 in just a couple minutes.